Hello dear students. Through this video we are going to discuss the third case of solution of linear system of equations. This case deals with systems which are consistent with infinite number of solutions. So let us study this third case with the help of an example. Solve the following system of equations by Gauss elimination method. 7x minus 4y minus 2z equal to minus 6, 16x plus 2y plus z equal to 3. Solution. We are first going to write the augmented matrix. So augmented matrix is written with the help of the coefficient matrix A and the right hand side matrix column matrix B, and hence we have the augmented matrix AB with 7 minus 4 minus 2 as the coefficients of x, y, z from the first equation. Right hand side value is minus 6. From the second equation it is 16, 2, 1 and the right hand side is 3. We are going to reduce this augmented matrix to the echelon form. So this is the echelon form corresponding to the augmented matrix. And to get this echelon form we have to consider the pivot element. Make the element below that pivot equal to 0 by using the row transformation 7r2 minus 16r1. 7 into 16 minus 16 into 7 will make this 16 equal to 0. And we know every element of this row is applied with the same transformation, and hence this 2 will become 7 into 2 minus 16 times minus 4. So it is 64 plus 14 equal to 78. Next, so that is 78. Next element is 1 into 7 minus 16 times minus 2, and hence we have 39. So that is the second element. Third element is 7 times 3 minus 16 times minus 6. So we have 96 plus 21 equal to 117. So all the elements in this row are transformed to 0, 78, 39 and 170. Now we are in row echelon form. Now we can consider the consistency of the system of equations. We first consider the rank of the augmented matrix AB by finding the number of non-zero rows in the echelon form corresponding to the augmented matrix. There are 2 non-zero rows and hence the rank of AB is equal to 2. Now we consider the rank of A. Rank of A is obtained by eliminating this last column from this row echelon form corresponding to the augmented matrix. And here also you can see that there are 2 non-zero rows, hence rank of A is also equal to 2. And we can see that the rank of AB is equal to rank of A, but that common rank is less than the number of unknowns. We know that there are 3 unknowns, x, y, z are the unknowns. They are 3 in number, so rank is less than the number of unknowns. So this leads to the conclusion that the system is consistent with infinite number of solutions. So that's the third case. System is consistent with infinite number of solutions. Now we have to read the solution. We have to get the solution. The solution can be obtained by using the back substitution method. In order to get the back substitution method, let us first write the system corresponding to the row echelon form. We have 7 minus 4 minus 2, 0, 78, 39 into x, y, z into x, y, z equal to the right hand side minus 6, 117. So this is the matrix representation corresponding to this row echelon form, and from this matrix representation let us write the linear system of equations. So let us write the linear system of equations from the matrix representation, and hence we have 7x minus 4y minus 2z equal to minus 6 as the first equation. Then 0x plus 78y plus 39z equal to 117 as the second equation. We can reduce the second equation, or we can simplify the second equation by dividing throughout by 39. So that the second equation becomes 2y plus z equal to 3. Now this reduction can be done in this row echelon form itself, and no problem whatever be the step in which you make this reduction, that is not at all a problem. So here I do this reduction while we write this reduced linear system of equations. So now we have these two equations in 3 unknowns, and as you know, the number of variables is 3 and the rank is 2. So we have n minus r equal to 3 minus 2 equal to 1 excess number of unknown. So this is the excess number of unknowns. Now to this excess number of unknown, we substitute arbitrary value. So arbitrary value is assigned to this excess number of unknown, and back substitution is the method. We start from the last equation. In the last equation there are two variables y and z. For y or z we substitute this arbitrary value. Here for convenience I am going to substitute y as a. So I am going to replace this y by the arbitrary value a. Now when y is equal to a, we have y is replaced by a, and then from the same equation we have z is equal to 3 minus 2y or 3 minus 2a. Now we substitute y and z into the first equation, and from the first equation we have 7x equal to 4y plus 2z minus 6. 4y, y is a, so 4a minus 2 into 3 minus 2a minus 6. Hence we have 4a minus 6. We will substitute y and z into the first equation, and hence we have 7x is equal to 4y plus 2z minus 6. Y is going to be replaced by a, z is going to be replaced by 3 minus 2a minus 6. Hence we have 4a plus 6 minus 4a minus 6, and it is equal to 0. So which leads to the conclusion x is equal to 0. So we have the solution: x is equal to 0, y is equal to a, and z is equal to 3 minus 2a. Now we have put a as an arbitrary value, and hence as a assumes different values, we will get different sets of solutions, and that is why we say that there are infinitely many solutions. Thank you.